Looks like it's working.
Testing.
Richard Hartman, Harrison Gimbel, and Jack DuPaul. This is a junior varsity 200 medley relay. Quiet to start, please.
Okay, I think we have sound. This is the junior varsity 200 medley relay. All Stillwater. In lane 2 for Stillwater, we have Jackson Benson, followed by Liam Kubishak. Lane 3, Cameron Winters, and lane 4, Jack Howell. In lane 3 for Stillwater, Kyle Paul Hartman coming up second, Ethan Fritz going third, and Thomas Putnam in the anchor. And in lane 4, we have Joey Rayner, Richard Hartman, Harrison Gimbel, and Jack DePaul. So again, sorry for the no sound earlier. We just figured it out. This is senior night for the ponies. This is Stillwater versus Irondale from Stillwater Middle School. First heat of the night. So ponies out to a big lead in lane 4. This is the medley relay. So breaststroke on the second leg here. .30.82 on the split for Paul Hartman there. Oh, sorry, for Richard Hartman. Now the fly. This is Harrison Gimbel, the senior. Followed by Ethan Fritz, senior in lane 3. And in lane 2, Cameron Winters. I'll try and give you the splits here. Gimbel with a 25.83. Pretty impressive, 26.8. And the last leg's a freestyle here with Jack DePaul leading it for Stillwater, followed closely by Thomas Putnam. So Pony A finishes in 154.34 with that split by Jack DePaul of 29.15. Coming in second, Stillwater B, 204.13. And finishing up now, Stillwater C, Jack Howell. Finishing up strong here.
Last time, lane 3, please.
So again, Stillwater A in 154.34, Stillwater B 204.13, and Stillwater C 218.18.
Okay, we will invite down the Irondale varsity team. Okay, we're ready now for the 200 yard.
Okay. All right, this is the varsity heat of a 200 milli relay. So we have 5 teams in the water, 2 from Stillwater and 3 from Irondale. So, for those of you watching at home here, there is a school record on the line here. 135.14 set this year by Cappings, Bloomquist, Bowdy, and Whittington, who are in lane 3.
Derek Wayne, Logan Alt, Emmett Bowden, and Lucas Reichert. In lane 6, for Irondale, Lucas Megahan, Samuel Reichert, Aiden Sturgis, and Drew White. In lane 7 for the Knights, Mark Kumaris Neski, Isaac Bottom, and Mark Harton, and
For those of you at home, that's Jane Luke, Coach Luke's better half, on the commentary on the general announcements today.
In lane 4, Nathan Boltman, Jamie Peterson, Rory Watson, and Wyatt Franklin.
All right, so we have Stillwater in 3 and 4, Irondale in 5, 6, and 7. Looking for a strong start here from Stillwater in the varsity section here. Cappings, Bloomquist, Bowdy, Whittington, lane 3. Volkman, Peterson, Watson, and Franklin, lane 4. Here we go. Oh, I've got a little judge issue. Senior parent tonight, Chuck Nelson, refereeing. So remember, 135.14 school record. Little hat malfunction, or cap, I guess, since we're swimming tonight in lane 6. So Irondale is lane 5, Wang, Olt, Botten, Rickard, lane 6, Mahan, Riekert, Sturgis, White, in lane 7, Kurzinski, Botten, Harton, and Womack. The junior cappings in lane 4 off to a good backstroke. Really strong this year for the ponies. Nate Volkman's a sophomore, lane 4, trying to chase him down. We'll have Aiden Bloomquist and Jaden Peterson head-to-head in the breast. It's a 25 flat for Alex. That's pretty fast. Aiden's a fantastic breaststroker this year. Followed closely by Jaden, sophomore. Jack Bowdy in the fly, along with Brody Watson. Stillwater's a strong fly team also. It's a 26-45, 51-45 split here. Around pack, 29-42 for Stillwater B. It's got Bowdy and Watson in the water. Will Whittington's got the anchor here. Bowdy at the wall at 23:04, 1:14:49. My math says we need a 21 from Will. Watson with a 24.5. Comes Will. 1:35.14 we need, and it's a 1:34.56 school record. Cappings, Bloomquist, Bowdy, Whittington with another school record. Stillwater B in second and 1:43.87. Nice swim by them. Irondale finishing up here in lane 5, 1:52.98. You can hear the Stillwater team celebrating. Should be a pretty formidable team at states, as we hope we have one this year. So Will Whittington went a 20.07 in that last 50 split. I don't know if you can see in the background, but Coach Luke is still coaching them. Obviously they can go faster. And Irondale B finishes up at 2:13.89. And Irondale C just touching the wall here, 2:40.46. That was a fun way to start the night. Oh, we got a watch time, lane 3. Nope, we're good. Times your final. Excellent swim by the ponies. Okay, moving on to the 200-yard freestyle JV. We have 4 swimmers in the water, all from Stillwater. Evan Deck, Javier Rodriguez, a senior, Keegan Kogel, another senior, and Mateo Rodriguez, a freshman.
200-yard freestyle junior varsity. Swimming for Stillwater in lane 1, Evan Deck, lane 2, Javier Rodriguez, lane 3, Keegan Kogel, and lane 4, Mateo Rodriguez. 200-yard freestyle junior varsity. Clock and start, please.
So this is 4 lengths, down and back twice. swimmer Stillwater, lane 1 through 4.
Down back 4 times.
Yeah, that's 4 50-yard lengths, not 4 25 lengths. So yes, 200 free coming up. So Javier out to a good start. It's his brother in lane 4. 25.72 for Javier. 26.49 for Keegan. 27 for Mateo. And Deck in 28.11. Javier's got a length on Keegan. Definitely in contact here with Javier. See how that looks at the wall at the halfway point. 54.71, 55.84. Good split by Javier, 28.99. Stretching out the lead a little bit to just over a length. Good battle for third here between Mateo and Evan. Good battle between the seniors here. Fun to watch. It is their night tonight. 30.47 Javier, 30.24 by Keegan. Let's see if he can run him down. Oh, it's going to be close. It's almost a dead heat. And the same for third. It's like Javier's got a little bit on him. And it is Javier. 155.25, 24, 156.71, and for third, Mateo. 202.50, 202.93. Excellent swimming. Winning time of 155.24 by Javier. So, up next, the varsity 200 freestyle. 7 swimmers, 3 from Stillwater, 4 from Stillwater, 3 from Irondale. So Dylan DeGazio, Jackson Kogler, Sam Siegler, Nick Nelson, senior tonight, Henry Botten, Aiden Sturgis, and Garrett Mahum from Irondale, lanes 5 through 7.
We're ready now for the 200-yard freestyle. Swimming for Irondale in lane 5, Henry Botten, lane 6, Aiden Sturgis, and lane 7, Garrett Mahum. For the boys tonight in lane 1, Dylan DeGazio, lane 2, Jackson Kogler, lane 3, Sam Siegler, and lane 4, Nick Nelson. This is the varsity.
So all this AV stuff's brought to you by Paul Bowdy tonight. Extra special IT guy, special Ling Electronics.
And raising children.
And raising children. Kind of. Clean start. Look for Sam and Nick to take this out strong here, lanes 3 and 4. Sam's a junior in lane 4. Jackson in lane 2 is an 8th grader, and Dylan's a junior in lane 1. So Sam's out in a 25.04, Nick's a 25.54, 26.12 for Kogler, 26.78 for Dylan. Sam looking smooth, really nice stroke. In fact, all the Stillwater boys have really nice style and form, look very strong. Sam on the wall at 52.17, 53.62 for Nelson, 55.32 for Kogler, and 56.30 for DeGazio. Irondale Botten at 59.9. Sam stretches his lead to just over a length and a half. He's going to be hard to run down from here. Sam into the wall the last 50, 28:01 split, 120.18. Nick 29.19, 122.81. 30.22 for Kogler, 125.54. 127.08 for DeGazio. Sam looks really strong here. Should be a nice 1, 2, 3, 4 for Stillwater. Irondale in 5th. Sam touches the pad at 148.08. That's a darn good time, folks. Nick coming in at 152.49, also excellent. 155.29 for Kogler. And 157.95 for Dylan. Irondale in at 2 minutes 25, Botten. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for Stillwater. Good swim there. So that's a pretty fast swim for Sam, 148.08. Maybe not his best, but right on it. Pony's getting in shape for section meet. They have one more meet next Thursday. I believe White Bear here at the middle school. And then they're on to sections, which is kind of a unique setup this year due to the pandemic. So I believe there's 2 sessions of sections, no finals, just 1 session, 2 sessions, and then the virtual champion moves on to state, top 2 places, plus any state times, plus the top 2 relays. By the way, the ponies are going for their 77th straight dual meet win, which is pretty impressive until you talk to any of the girl swimmers who are on their 180 something. They remind the boys about that a lot. So 200-yard individual medley, JV, both swimmers from Stillwell, Kyle Ott and Paul Hartman, names 3 and 4. So I assume if you're watching this meet, you probably know what's going on, but so 50 of the free, and they'll flip over and go back, come back in the breast, and then finish with the freestyle. 50 yards of each one. Good race here between the sophomore and freshman. Hartman being the freshman. Both touch the wall, 30.83 and 30.90, not much in it. So slight lead in lane 3 at the turn of halfway of the backstroke. So the breaststroke is where they'll make hay here. See if they can make some time. I'm not sure which one has it. I know Hartman's a breaststroker, I think, here. We'll see. So Ott into the wall at 106.44, just behind him 107.8. And here they come with a breaststroke. So down and back here. Now you can see the difference being made up here by Hartman. Good breaststroker. Just a freshman. As the ponies try to figure out a way to replace the 10 seniors they're going to lose this year. But Coach Luke always finds a way. Really good breaststroke by Hartman here. It's a 36-68 split on the breast. Very impressive. 140-448. Just the freestyle left here for Hartman. Ott touches the wall, 44.95. About 4 seconds behind. So I used to know the section times here, which all the pony swimmers strive for, to get a star on the board. If you've ever come to the pool, you see the gold stars. Whenever they section, they get a gold star. And I think I was told that over 80% of the team has section times this year, which is pretty impressive. Paul hits the wall, 33.46 on that split, 217.94. In comes Ott at 33.02, good 53, 224.41. Impressive times. So now the senior version of the 200 individual medley. We'll have 7 swimmers, 3 from Irondale, Wang, Reichert, and White, in lanes 5 through 7. And then for the ponies, Fritz, a senior, Hartman, junior, Brody Watson, a senior, and Jaden Peterson, a sophomore.
Irondale in lane 5 is Derek Wang, lane 6, Lucas Reichert, and lane 7 through White. For the ponies tonight, in lane 1, Ethan Fritz, lane 2, Richard Hartman.
Should be a good race here.
Brody Watson, lane 4, Jaden Peterson.
Peterson's a great breaststroker. Brody's kind of an all-around swimmer. Richard again, Hartman, probably a breaststroker here. Ethan, all-around senior here. So good competition here for the ponies. So Watson out early in the fly. Peterson close behind. Irondale again with Wang, Rickert, and White touch the wall. So Watson is a flyer. It's a pretty good 100 fly time. Let's see what he brings it out here in the first 50 here for the fly. He touches the wall in 26.16, 27.22 for Peterson, 29.05 for Hartman, and Fritz at 28.41. Irondale at 32.27, Rickert at 31.98, and 33.58. So backstroke now, back and forth. 50 yards, Brody out to, or Watson, I guess, to maybe a length on Peterson. Good battle for fourth between Fritz and Wang in lane 5 from Irondale. Watson into the wall in the 50 back with a split of 32.28, 58.44 for Watson, minute 40, or 0.4, sorry, for Peterson in second, 36.72 for Hartman, 38.56 for Fritz, 105.77, 107.07. Watson breaststroke. Peterson's a breaststroker here, so he'll make up some time. See if Brody can hold him off. Lane 2, Hartman making some good time here. I'll give you the splits on the breast. Irondale, Wang still in lane 5 here, leading the Irondale team. Watson finishes up here the 50 breast with a split of 36.01. Peterson 35.96. 2-second lead by Watson. Hartman with a split of 37.50. Fritz with a split of 41.48. Watson back in cruising now to a couple of body length lead. Irondale finishing up the breaststroke. Wang here touching the wall. 46.97, 157.96. Brody Watson in lane 3 will win the 200 IM. 202.69 by Watson. Good swim for him this year. He's a 154 guy, but turning into the getting ready for sections. Peterson at a 205.31. Pretty impressive time by the sophomore there. 216 by Hartman, 217 by Fritz. Really excellent swims by the ponies there. Watson came back in a 28.24, Peterson in a 28.95. And on the outside lane, the senior Fritz with a 28.64. Bring it home fast there for the senior. Wang into the wall at 231.53. White and 237.45, and Rickert at 240.68. Ponies go 1 through 4. So now 50 free. 2 swimmers from Stillwater in the JV, Jack Howell and Thomas Putnam, a 7th grader and a sophomore. So ponies out to a commanding 34-12 lead.
Okay, we're ready now for the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. Swimming for Stillwater in lane 2, Jack Howell, lane 3, Thomas Putnam. 50-yard freestyle JV, Marcus Reference.
Again, 53, down and back. It's fun to watch this. A little bit of a false start, movement, and they're in. So again, this is Jack Howell and Thomas Putnam. Good swim by Thomas. Good start. Really good start by Putnam. Can you hear the seniors cheering for Thomas? Definitely a team favorite. Get into the wall at 32-13 for Putnam, and Howell at 33-49. Good swimming. So now the the varsity version. We have 3 swimmers from Irondale.
Last time, 1-3, please.
Wilmert, Karinsky, and Harton from Irondale, sophomore and 2 8th graders. And then for the varsity tonight, Cameron Winters, a freshman, Liam Kubicek, a senior,
Okay, we're ready to go.
Wyatt Franklin, a sophomore, and then Harrison Gimple,
Swimming for Irondale.
another senior for the
In lane
ponies.
5 is McCullen Wilmert, and lane 6 is Mark Kurineski. In lane 7 is Evan Parton.
So the next event is diving.
Cameron Winters, lane 2, Liam Kubicek. Lane 3, Wyatt Franklin, lane 4, Harrison Gimple.
So we have diving, just the two divers from Stillwater. So Kubicek and Kate Sorensen. And they'll go through 6 rounds of diving. So again, Winters, Kubicek, Franklin, Gimple, Wilmert, Kuklinski, Harton. Strong start by Franklin. Lead half a body length here. Good turn by Gimple. Lane 2, Kubicek. Touches the wall. 23-62 for Wyatt Franklin. 24-02 for Gimple. 24-60 for Kubicek. 25-55 for Winters. And Irondale with 29-10 for Wilmert. 33-35 for Harton, and 35-93 for Karinsky. Ain't no way I'm saying that name right. There's a lot of consonants in there. So I just got late breaking word from my technical assistant here that it seems that our 200 medley relay team in the varsity was disqualified. They still have the conference and school record from previous meets, but we'll have to get more information on exactly what the DQ was for. I think one of them may have gone a little early.
Yeah.
You got to touch the pad before you can leave the deck, so there was a little angst. But you know, if you're going to break the school record, you got to take some risks. It reminds me of a time when a similar team didn't even go to the blocks during one of the relays at the University of Minnesota Maroon and Gold meet. But we won't talk about that. So this is diving. So 2 divers from Stillwater. Mackin Kubicek and Tate Sorensen. So we'll be doing 6 dives each. So 6 rounds. So at kind of the halfway point of the meet, Stillwater 47, Irondale 15. So I'm gonna take a little break and we'll get back to you here when the diving starts. Probably about 5 minutes or so. What was the DQ for?
So that was Macon Kubitschek with 4, 4, 1.5, 4.
Dive 103 feet.
4, 3.5, 4.
1.5 somersault, tight on 7.
Next up is Tate Sorensen.
Forward. 6 and 1/2, 5 and 1/2, 7.
That was 6.5, 5.5, and 7. Next up, Macon. Forward dive, 2 somersaults, tuck position.
Okay, Macon. Start your second round. Dive 104C. Forward double somersault, tuck to 2. Sorensen and back. Forwards. 4, 4, 3 and 1/2.
Scores are 4, 4, 3 and 1/2 for that dive.
Tate Sorensen. Dive 203C. Back 1 1/2 somersault, tuck 2-0.
Tate's up next.
Forwards. 4 1/2, 5, 5.
Tate's score are 4.5, 5, and 5.
Okay, Macon, starting our third round with dive 201A, back dive straight 1-7. Forwards. 5, 4 1/2, 4 1/2. Tate, dive 303C, a reverse 1 1/2 somersault, tuck 2-1. Awards. 3, 4, 4.
So we're pretty sure you guys can hear Jane call out the scores for the two divers. So myself and Paul aren't super diver guys, so we'll let Jane tell you the scores.
Date, his fourth dive is 104C at 4, double somersault, tuck 2-2. Awards, 4-5-5.
So this is round 5 of 6 rounds. So 2 more guys each. The pony divers.
Megan starts our 5th round with dive 51, 21D, a forward, 1 somersault, 1 half twist, 3, 1 step. Awards. 4-4-4. Tate's 5th dive is 403C, an inward 1.5 somersault, tuck 2-2.
So I don't know about you guys, but that inward dive makes me grit my teeth every time I watch it.
6 and 1 half.
I'm told they're a lot further away from the board than it looks, but it still scares me.
Megan starts our final round with dive 402C, and inward 1 somersault, tuck 1-6. Awards. 4 and 1 half, 4 and 1 half, 4.
So total score for making 130.45.
Tate's final dive is 201A, back dive straight 1-7.
Last dive for Tate, final score of 184.46 for Tate. Just an interesting tidbit, we lost our senior state champion last year, Josiah Fick. And just for reference, his best score was a lot. I'm old, so I can't see it, but I think it was like 350. So pretty exceptional diver we had here for 4 years or 5 years for Stillwater. So 2 young divers though have been very good this year for the ponies. So we have a 10-minute break while some swimmers choose to warm up between now and our next event, which will be the 100-yard butterfly.
Taking that one too, I think the top one.
So it is senior night. So we're going to try and show you the tradition here in Stillwater that the boys put together boards.
What's up?
Okay, so when it comes to seniors,
Hang on a
can you
sec.
hear me?
Hang on. Yeah, turn. Okay.
Does the sound back on?
Yep.
Okay, so we were asked by Jane Luke and the other parents to kind of show you a tradition here in Stillwater is the graduating seniors put together pictures of their kind of their high school career with swimming and friends and other activities. So this is Keegan Kogel, as you can see, graduating senior. So at the end of tonight, Jane Luke will go through what each senior is doing and their plans after high school.
We
So-
do like a close up.
Let me get closer here.
Yeah, just get on some photos. Yeah.
So state team down there. Good stuff. So we'll move on to Javier Rodriguez. Some great pictures here by Javier. His brother also swims, Mateo. You've heard his name tonight. Great pictures. I love the embarrassing ones when they were little kids. So moving on to Jack Bowdy. So probably our proudest moment was they can actually play soccer too. So we had the swimmers, all the seniors playing soccer together one year. You can kind of see, you can recognize some faces and been friends for a long time. Really, really cool. Look at that fish.
Yeah.
It's impressive. So down here, Brody Watson. So got his sisters, all swimmers, all swam for Coach Luke, believe it or not. Moving on to Ethan Fritz. Turn off the kids' pictures.
Lots of time by the water.
Yes. So Will Whittington.
I think he was about 4 there.
Yes. So Will Hasn't been swimming that long, believe it or not. And he does hold, I think, 9 of the 11 pony records now in swimming. Excellent swimmer. You'll hear tonight he's committed to swim at the University of Missouri. Division I program, fantastic. Good stuff. So he did do other things, evidently, back in the day. So back to Harry Gimple. Again, great picture there. Seems a little dangerous. Another fisherman. So the Stillwater boys have these kind of like baseball cards. So you can kind of see how they went from 7th grade all the way up to senior year. Fantastic. Moving on to Aiden Bloomquist. Another great picture of the 4 boys here. A couple graduate. This was actually in the Boundary Waters, believe it or not. They survived. Okay, another soccer picture. Great family picture. That's a lot of fish. There's Dad. So Nick Nelson, another longtime swimmer on the team. Dad's refereeing today. Great pictures. You can see this is with the club side, but you can see they're all been swimming together for a long time. So I'm not a travel expert, but I'm guessing this is in England.
Yep.
And last but not least, in Kubacek, sorry. Again, they've grown up quite a bit here. I guess now we have his lawn service on YouTube, so drum up some business for him. Great pictures. A little Top Gun Maverick cameo here. Very similar. All right, there you go. Fantastic, guys.
All right, we're going to walk back up into the Eagle's Nest and get ready for the second half. I got it.
Great job, that's good.
My mom said she caught it. Thanks for the pictures. Betty's watching the wall.
So I think we had a little cameo by Jane Luke. She's Coach Luke's better half. Great organizer of everything to do with pony girls swim and boys swim. Been with the team as long as Coach Luke has. Helps us take care of stuff. So 2 minutes, we'll get started on the 100 fly. So it's weird. Obviously, you guys have figured out that Paul and I both have sons that are graduating this year. Well, hopefully Brody's graduating. We're hoping. But it's weird to go look at the pictures of when they became friends back in, geez, it's got to be 7th grade. And I think Jack was a St. Paul North swimmer, and he came over to swim with his buddies that he swam at club with. And it's it's been quite a dynamic team. Really close friends at the senior level, all the way across. It's been great. And you saw from the pictures how little and young they look. Now they look like young men. So it's a fun time to see them swim tonight. And like I said, they've got one more meet on Thursday, and then the section meet the week after, and hopefully a state meet for several of the pony swimmers. I would say all 3 relays will be there. And I would say there's a good chance that we have 3 or 4 boys from the team that will swim in divisional events too.
Officials could go back to their stations. Here's results of 1 meter diving. In second place with 130.45 points from Stillwater, Macon, Kubicek. And winning 1 meter diving tonight with 184.45 points, Tate Sorensen.
So I apologize to the Irondale swim team and their families if I'm not paying attention enough to the team. I'm trying to get the names and splits in for you. But obviously not knowing your swimmers, it's hard for me to commentate. But we'll do the best we can with their times and show what we can. So we've got almost 80 people watching this, so super exciting. Okay, we're back at it. 100-yard butterfly. JV. Oh, we've added a swimmer. No, we haven't. Sorry. Lane 2, Joey Rayner. Lane 3, Nathan Balkman. Lane 4, Ethan Fritz, a senior. All 3 boys pretty close here. Ethan has the first turn lead. Very strong. All the pony swimmers can really swim well. The form is really good. Touches the wall 27.95 for Ethan. Volkman 29.01. Rayner 29.79. So Fritz extending his lead a little bit here. So good battle between Volkman and Rayner here for second. So Ethan will win this in 1 minute, 0.3. Good time. Minute 2 touch the wall. Oh, 13 tenths between the two, with Nate getting second and Rayner in third. 104.44 for Volkman, 104.57 for Rayner. Good swims. Nice to see the senior win. 100-yard varsity. Up next, we'll have 7 swimmers, 3 from Irondale, Botten, Olt, and another Botten. So sophomore, junior, and 8th grader from Irondale. And then in lane 1, Nick Nelson, Harrison Gimple, Jack Bowdy, and Alex Cappings, being the only junior of the Stillwaters. Ponies, the other 3 being seniors tonight.
Ready now for the 100-yard butterfly varsity.
Bowdy's had a great year swimming the fly.
Lane 6, Logan Alt, and lane 7, Harry Botten. For the ponies tonight in lane 1, Nick Nelson, lane 2, Harrison Gimple, lane 3.
So the boys are kind of swimming a little bit of their off events tonight. The senior boys seem to be swimming relays and only one individual event. I think it's fun to swim with their teammates in the relays. They really enjoy that. It's nice to see the other boys swim too. So again, Nelson, Gimble, Bowdy, Cappins, Botten, Alt, Botten. A little bit of a quiver. Bowdy out really strong in lane 3. Botten for Irondale in line 5 here. In a battle for second. Bowdy has the early lead. Gimble closing on him, maybe a length. Bowdy into the wall at 25.59. Other swimmers 27.2, really tight for second here. Irondale 27.07 was second right now. Bowdy, big lead here, will win the heat, but Botten from Irondale, Gimble from Stillwater for second. Good turn by Gimble on the last turn for home here. Really tight here. Bowdy into the wall at 50, 3-3, good time for Jack, solid. And then for second, really close. So Nick just nips Irondale's Botten, 58.08, 58.20 down for Botten, and then Gimple at 58.31. Dowdy's last split, 27.7, really strong swim there. Irondale alt with 103.71, and the younger Botten at 108.79. Good swim. So we did get some information on the record-setting 200 individual medley relay team. One of the swimmers left just a tad bit early, and therefore they were disqualified as they won and broke the school record. I'm pretty confident that they will get that record back at sections or at the state meet.
Swimming for Stillwater in lane 1, Jack Howell, lane 2, Jack DePaul.
So 100-yard
Jackson Benson,
freestyle,
lane 4, Thomas Method.
down and back twice. So 4 swimmers in the JV meet, heat, sorry. Jack Howell, Jack DePaul, Jackson Benson, and Thomas Putt. All Stillwater, lane 1 through 4. So Benson and DePaul out here quickly, lane 3 Benson, slight half body length, lead on DePaul, Putnam and Howe battling it out for third here. Benson in the wall at 30.8, DePaul at 31.62. See if he can close the gap. Still about a half a body length. Benson seems to have this under control. Final push from DePaul here. DePaul will hang on and win the 100 JV freestyle at 103.91, 105.55 for DePaul. Good times. Finishing up here, lane 1, Howell, and then lane 4, Putnam. Howell in at 120.86. Putnam 122.29. Up next, the 100-yard freestyle varsity. 6 swimmers. Wang, Reichert, and Sturgis from Irondale. And then in lanes 1, Dylan DeGazio, Jr. from Stillwater. Sam Siegler, Jr. from Stillwater. And then Wyatt Franklin, sophomore, from Stillwater. 100 freestyle.
We're ready now for the 100-yard freestyle varsity. In lane 5 for Irondale, Derek Wayne. Lane 6, Samuel Reicher. And lane 7, Aiden Sturgis. For the boys in lane 2, Dylan Diagazio. Lane 3, Sam Siegler. Lane 4, Wyatt Franklin. This is the varsity 100 free. Flag and start, please.
Again, DeGazio, Siegler, Franklin, Wang, Reichert, and Sturgis. DeGazio and Siegler. Followed by Franklin. Wang hanging in there from Irondale. Siegler at the wall first in 24 flat. DeGazio 24.94. Franklin 25.51. Wang 25.80. Surges 30.87. Reichert 33.98. Siegler's got a length on DeGazio. Siegler will win it. 49.69. 51.74 DeGazio. 53.04 for Franklin. Wang at 54.21. Sturgis 103.99. And Reichert at 111.65. So up next, 500 free. So that's 20 lengths. So it takes about 6 minutes at the JV level. And then Will Whittington will be going in the varsity. This is one of the school records he does not have. Excellent swimmer Robert Nealon holds that record, so he may be on record watching the varsity heat for Will. So in the JV, 2 swimmers from Stillwater. Liam Kubicek, senior, and then Cameron Winters, a freshman. 20 lengths. So first 50 in about 30 seconds for both swimmers. We'll see if Winters can stay in touch here with Liam. We'll swim off his hip for the next couple of minutes. Kubicek looking very smooth through the first 75. .103.91, 106.01, about a 2.5 second or almost a full 3 second lead for Kubicek. So 139.68, 142.85. That 3 second gap is maintaining. Liam out in front in lane 3. Cameron in lane 4. $216.49, 36.8 split, 37.05 split for Cameron, 219.9. Still hovering 3 seconds. So this next 25 will be the halfway point. So theoretically, if you double the time, you should get close to what they're going to end in. So Liam in there at 2:52.66. So looking at like a 4:45, maybe 2:57.33 for Cameron. So maybe a 4:50. Depends on how he feels in the last half here. So that's the 11th of 20. So about 2 minutes left. 329, 36 second split for Liam. 334, 47, 37 split for Cameron. So now about a 6 second lead here. Kubicek still looks very smooth. I'm told this is where this gets painful. The last couple of lengths, you know you're done, but right in the middle here, you're just finishing up lap 14 of 20. 4:06:05, 37 second split. And Cameron at 4:12:18, 37:71. So just finishing 16 of 20. Kubicek in at 4:43. Winters in at 4:50. So the next sound you'll hear is a bell, which tells them they have a 50 left, down and back. So what did I say? 4:47. He's going to touch here at 5:19, so that looks pretty probable for Kubicek here. Picks it up in the last 50s, kicking hard. Cameron at 5:27. So if Paul was here, I would ask him what split does Will need in the upcoming varsity to get that school record. I think it's 26s. I don't know. I'm not good at math. So anyway, Liam, into the wall, 4:53.99. Good sprint here at the end by Cameron. And break 6 minutes, 5:59.19. Really nice. 31:71, 50 split on the way home. That's pretty impressive. So Paul, I was telling the listeners, what splits does Will need for the school record? I said 26.
What's the school record? 4:34.
So varsity, 500 freestyle, you got 3 seniors, Kogel, Rodriguez, and Whittington, all from Stillwater. And then Kurinsky, Mollum, and Botten. Young swim team here. So 8th grader, freshman, and 7th grader from Irondale. It's a big swim for a 7th grader. Let's see how he does from Irondale. Okay. So Whittington in 4, Rodriguez in 3, Kogel in 2. Kurinsky, Mollum, Botten. So Javier Rodriguez, excellent 500. I think his best time, I know last year was down in the 450s. For sure. Excellent. Keegan also around that 5-minute mark, I believe. Whittington out in 24:34. Rodriguez 27:08. Kogel 27:38. $27.67 for Whittington, 52:01. 30:17 for Rodriguez, 31:04. So we have guests from all over the country watching us tonight. We have some folks in Georgia listening. We have some young woman in Atlanta listening. So Will at a 28.09 at a 120. I think Will's taking it easy tonight. Definitely not going to challenge the school record there. That's no worries at all. He absolutely has a chance when he decides to turn it on. He's still winning by a big margin here. So Javier in at 2 minutes, 56, 31.89 split. Keegan 32.25 split, 202.96. Pretty impressive. Almost at the halfway point here. Whittington 216.51. Javier still holding on a second here at 232.73. And Keegan at 235.46, 32.5. I'll give you some Irondale here. It's getting a little confusing in the water as Will's out in front by a good pull length. So the splits for the Irondale guys are 44.09, 45.52 for Mullen and Botten. So Javier and Keegan are on that 32.5 split. Whittington's about that 28.2 split. So Javier's got a good 2 body length lead on Keegan for second. So Will, 341.7 with about 100 left. So will hear the bell here. So Will 4 minutes and 10 seconds at a 28. So he'll be in that 4:37 range, 35, which is still incredibly fast. School record of 4:32.19 set by Robert Neal. So Will's finishing up here. Javier commanding second place here. So Will touches at 4:38.07. Impressive swim by the senior. Javier's at 4:43 with 150 left. So maybe 5:10. Good impressive swim by the seniors. Keegan again on the outside here is closing the gap a little bit. Both Javier and Keegan finishing very, very strong here. Good splits on their last 50. Javier at 5:14.56. Kogel at 5:16.81. Both split 31. Excellent 50s on the way home. Irondale finishing up here. I think we've got swimmers on 15 of 20. So out in lane 5, Kurinsky, which I've butchered every time I've said it tonight, at a 5:52, splitting a 51. Botten at a 5:51, it's a 7th grader, splitting a 45. And then in lane 6, Mullen at 5:58, 47.83. I think we've got another 100 for 2 of the swimmers here.
Kieran Yevsky.
Chiriensky. Chiriensky. My linguist is helping me pronounce names, which I'm still continuing to butcher. So I apologize. Maybe I'll just call him Mark. So Mark K in lane 5. I think he's turning for his last 50, I believe. Botten in lane 7 turning for his last 50. So I think they're both on the last 50s. I can see the red block here. No. So Botten's on his last 25 here. So Isaac's finishing up. And a 7:16.83 for the young 7th grader. Impressive swim. So both Mark K and Mullum are on their last. Oh, sorry. Mullum just finished in 7:27.18. Oh, picking up the pace there. That's nice. So Mark has one more 25 here. He's going to finish strong. That's great. You can hear his team cheering him on. That's a grueling swim to be in the water that long. Good effort by the boys tonight. So up next, we have the 200 free relay. So 4 swimmers, 50 yards each. A fun swim. So the JV will have 2 teams from Stillwater, and the varsity will have 3 teams from Stillwater and 2 from Irondale.
We are ready now for the 200-yard freestyle relay junior varsity, otherwise known as the Brothers and Others relay tonight. Swimming in lane 3 are Liam and Megan Kubicek. Tate Sorensen and Cameron Winters.
We have a diver swimming.
And in lane 4, the team of Richard and Paul Hartman and Mateo and Javier Rodriguez.
So hopefully you guys can hear Jane.
The 200 freestyle relay junior varsity Brothers and Others relay.
So hopefully you can hear Jane, Luke. So we've got Brothers and Others in lanes 3 and 4 for Stillwater. So the Kubiceks in lane 3 with a diver, Tate Sorensen and Cameron Winters. And in lane 4, the Hartman brothers and the Rodriguez brothers. Fun tradition here. So that's Liam Kubicek in lane 4. And Paul Hartman, he's a freshman in lane 3. So his brother, Macon, 8th grader, Kubicek will be coming in. 26:16 for Liam. So in the water now, Richard Hartman in lane 3. 40:68 for Paul. Richard touches in 24:42. This is Javier Rodriguez. He just swam the 500, so this is a lot of fun for him. In the water, so touch it. I don't think that was right. So in the water now in lane 3 is Tate. I believe he's the diver. Javier finishing up in lane 4. A strong 25.2 after a 500. And Mateo No, that was Mateo. I'm out of order here. So this is Javier finishing, anchoring. That was his little brother with a 25-2. So this is Javier finishing up. The heat sheet was wrong, not me. So this is Javier. He needed that extra 25 seconds of rest after his 500, and he touches in 24.79 for 140.57. Finishing up for the other team, Cameron Winters. Touches up in 24.79 for 23.25 by Cameron, for a 158.84. Good swim by Cameron there, very fast. Freshman. Unless that was out of order too. No, that wasn't the tape, so I think that's right. Okay, varsity, 200 free style relay. So 3 teams from Stillwater: Fritz, Nelson, Kogel, and Evan Deck. Stillwater lane 3, Bloomquist, Bowdy, Watson, and Whittington, all seniors. And then Stillwater lane 4, Siegler, Peterson, Franklin, and DeGazio. Irondale lane 5, Lang, Botten, Megan, and Botten. Irondale lane 6, Reichert, White, Mullum, and Wilmot. There's no way I can possibly give you the splits in this one. There's too much going on. I'll try and give you a general view of what's going on. It's too fast. So we got an outside shot here. Outside shot at a conference record by one of the pony teams. We'll see. So any shot at the conference record here, you're gonna have to see some 22 lows and some 21 highs on the splits here. So Bloomquist, Fritz, and Siegler leading off. Bloomquist in 3, Siegler in 4, Fritz in 1. 2. Good start. Bloomquist out strong. Siegler on his tail. Fritz right there too. Irondale right there in 5. Bloomquist has a body. Siegler's on his heels. So Bloomquist into the wall, the first split of a 21.88, 23.22 followed up there. Pretty close here for third. So this is Jack Bowdy, Nick Nelson, Jaden Peterson, Emmett Botten, and Drew White. So here comes Jack into the wall from the leading Stillwater team. 21.83 by Bowdy. Watson needs a low 22 here. That will finish in a 19. Watson with a big lead. 23.85 for 25.09. So Watson for Stillwater in 3 into the wall at 22.36. They have a shot here. It's going to have to be a 20 by Will for the conference record. Stillwater 4 now is DeGazio and Deck. Whittington into the wall at 126.4, which is a new conference record for the boys. Beating the old conference record by 0.5. Excellent swim. Lane 4 comes in strong at 132.38, 22.46, 25.78 by Evan Deck, 138. So Stillwater goes 1, 2, 3. Irondale in at 141.19. Excellent swim by the boys. So if I'm correct, I think I got that right. 126.4 would beat 126.94. They missed a school record by 0.6, which is a lot in a 53. Excellent work by the boys.
The swim in lane 3 by Stillwater's Bloomquist, Bowdy, Watson, and Wilmington is a new conference record, breaking the old conference record of 126.94. Congratulations.
So it's nice to see the 4 seniors get another conference record. Excellent swim by all three pony teams. Irondale with a pretty fast one, 41.19 in lane 5.
Okay, we're ready now for the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity.
So 100-yard back, JV now. 3 swimmers from Stillwater. Jack DePaul, Kyle Ock, and Jackson Benson. So a freshman, a sophomore, and 8th grader. So all 3 lanes are Stillwater. 100 backstroke. Okay, Ock out to a strong lead here in lane 3. Benson in second at the 25, followed by DePaul. Really smooth stroke by Kyle out here in lane 3. It's very smooth. So the one thing you notice about the pony swimmers, they all excellently drilled, excellently coached. Very precise in their turns and their strokes. So Ock with a big lead here. So Benson in second here, and DePaul in third as they finish up. So Ock into the wall at a 106.01. The 33.54 last split. Benson in at 114.02. The 37.9 last 50. And finishing up here, DePaul with a 125.62 with a 45.10 last 50. So next we got 7 swimmers, 3 from Irondale and 4 from Stillwater. So Irondale has a senior, Lucas Mahan, 7th grader, and Isaac Botten, 7th grader. Lots of young talent on the Irondale team. It's good to see that. And for the ponies tonight, in lane 1, Joey Reiner. Lane 2, Nathan Volkman. Lane 3, Alex Kappingst. And then lane 4, Jackson Kogler. So a freshman, sophomore, junior, and a 5th grader. Alex's back has been really good this year. He could be one of those pony swimmers headed to state.
This is the varsity 100-yard backstroke. Let's start, please.
So big underwater by Alex Kappingst in lane 3. Kogler keeping up in lane 4. Turns with Alex in the first 25, followed by Volkman and Rayner. Alex stretching out his lead a little bit on the first 50. Hits the wall in 26.37. Kogler in 27.4. Volkman 28.54. Rayner in 30.23. Irondale Mahan 33.64. Reichert 35.08. Alex has stretched his lead out here a little bit to just over a body length. Kogler with a really impressive swim. Volkman really picking up the pace here in this last 25. Alex into the wall at a 54.91. That's very fast, folks. 56.81 is also very fast from Kogler. Volkman 57. That's some fast backstrokes, folks. And Rayner in 4th for the ponies at 102.11. Excellent backstrokes by the 4 ponies. Very, very fast times. 108.8 for Mahan for Irondale. Reichert in a 114, and just finishing up now is Botten. Got another 15 yards to go here. So it's nice to see, 4 ponies right around that minute mark with 3 of them way under that minute mark. Just for reference, our school record is John Bussey back in the day. Whittington's very close, but John's a 50-23, so Alex is not too far away being only a junior. Significant improvement this year for that young man. Key backstroker on the relay team too, the IM relay. So a little consternation at the judges' table.
Scoreboard's official.
Scoreboard is official.
Ready now for the 100-yard breaststroke junior varsity. Swimming for Stillwater, lane 3, Mateo Rodriguez, lane 4, Irondale. Quiet, please start, please.
So this is the 100-yard breaststroke JV with Mateo Rodriguez and Evan Duck, freshman and a sophomore. 2 swimmers from Stillwater. As you mentioned, Mateo is the little brother of the graduating Javier. Hundred-yard breaststroke, JV. We have one more event after this with the varsity, of course, JV, and then we have the 400 free relay. So first 50, Rodriguez out in 34.18, Deck out in 36.45. So Rodriguez finishing up here. It's a pretty commanding 2-length lead on Deck. So Rodriguez is going to touch the wall here in a 1:11.95, and Deck at a 1:16.73. Okay, now varsity, 100-yard breaststroke. So we have the 2 Hartmans in lane 1 and 2 from Stillwater, Paul and Richard, followed by Aiden Bloomquist, who potentially could get a conference record here tonight. He's been under a minute a couple times this year. Jaden Peterson, a strong breaststroker in lane 4. And then for Irondale, we have Emmett Botten, Logan Alt, and Evan Hart. 100-yard breaststroke varsity.
Okay, we're ready now for the varsity heat of the 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming for Irondale in lane 5, Emmett Botten, lane 6, Logan Alt, and lane 7, Evan Hart. For the ponies tonight in lane 1, Paul Hartman, lane 2, Richard Hartman, lane 3, Aiden Bloomquist, lane 4, Jared Peterson. This is the varsity 100 breaststroke. Walk and start.
So Bloomquist in 3, Peterson in 4, Hartman in 2, and Hartman in 1, Richard and Paul. Got Watson yelling at Bloomquist, trying to go faster. So Bloomquist out to a length lead at the first 25. Peterson on his tail, followed by Richard and Paul. Irondale in line 5 and 6, battle between Bob and Alt. So Aiden in at 27.53. That's significant. If he can come back in a 30, that would be exceptional. He looks very strong. 32s for the Hartmans. 30 for Peterson. Good battle by the Hartmans for third here, and good battle for fourth, and so it'll be fifth by the two Irondale swimmers. So Aiden into the wall at 59 flat. Great swim by Greenfish. Peterson in at 104.91. Richard Hartman 107.75. Paul Hartman 109.41. And two Irondale swimmers, wow, separated by 3/100ths. Alt just out touches spot 112.62, 112.65. Hartman finishing up here for Irondale. So Stillwater's reached that magical 92 points, where Coach Luke will swim exhibition for the rest of the week. So 2 more events to go. We have the JV 400 free style relay, both JV and varsity. 2 teams in the JV, both from Stillwater, and then we'll have 6 teams in the pool for the varsity event. Again, we could be on record watch here for the varsity team.
Okay, we're ready for the junior varsity 4-free relay. Swimming for Stillwater lane 3 is Mateo Rodriguez, Jack DePaul, Isaac Benson, and Jack Hull. In lane 4 is Kevin Deck, Kyle Hott, Nathan Volkman, and Joey Reiner. This is the junior varsity 4-free relay. Drive instructions.
So each swimmer, 100 yards each, 4 swimmers, down and back twice. I think you've already heard Jane. So Rodriguez and Deck to start off. For those of you asking how the conference record could be slower than the school record, you can beat your school record outside your conference. So if you're swimming against an opponent who isn't in your conference, it doesn't count. But whenever you get a fast time, no matter where you're swimming it, at state, at section, an invite, that counts as a school record. So you have to swim the conference time in a conference meet. We had some followers online asking us those pertinent questions. Again, good swims here, 58.40, 59.52. Leading off, lane 4 has the lead now in the water. DePaul and Ock. So the first split here. For lane 4, 28.31. For lane 3, 32.05. That'd be Ock out in front of DePaul. Up next is Volkman and Benson. Volkman in lane 4. On the blocks now. So finishing up here, Ock. So we're halfway through as Volkman enters the water in the third leg. And in lane 3 for the third leg, Jackson Benson. So first split, 27.77 for Volkman. Split for Benson, a 31.36. So we have the anchor swimmers of Joey Rayner, freshman, and Jack Howell, 7th grader, finishing up. So Volkman last 50 at 30.42, 255.9 for the leading Stillwater 18 in lane 4. Raynard's in the water. Benson finishes up at 34.70, 4.3, 11.47. Jack Howell, a 7th grader, in the water. So the first split for Raynard, 27.92. So as we said, Paul and I are going to stick around because we have graduating seniors, so we'll bring you the senior recognition ceremony after the meet, which will happen directly after the next heat here. So finishing up Stillwater A at 33.54.08 at 30.26 for that last 50 for Raynard. Another 25 or so here for Howell. And they'll finish up. We'll move on to the varsity section. So, finishing up here, Jack Howell touches in here at a 42.45 or 4:31.20. Good meet. So now the varsity piece of the 400-yard freestyle. So 3 pony teams in lane 2, Cappings, Kogel, Rodriguez, and Gimple. 3 seniors there, all missing together. In lane 3, Bloomquist, Siegler, Bowdy, and Whittington. Could be a potential record there. In lane 4, Watson, Kogler, DeGazio, and Nelson. And then for lane 5, we have Alt, Mahan, Reichert, Botten. Then lane 6, White, Wilmert, Reichert, and Sturgis. In lane 7, Mark, K, Mulholm, Botten, and Harton.
Lane 6, Drew White, McCullen Wilmert, Samuel Reichert, and Aiden Sturgis. And in lane 7, Mark.
So 3 Stillwater teams and 3 Irondale teams. Again, watch that lane 3 team.
In lane 2, Alex Cappings, Keegan Coble, Javier Rodriguez, and Harrison Dimple. In lane 3, Aiden Bloomquist, Sam Siegler, Jack Bowley, and Will Whittington. In lane 4, Brody Watson, Jackson Kogler, Dylan DeGazio, and Nick Nelson.
So Cappings, Bloomquist, Watson to lead off. Alt, White, Mark, K for Irondale. Ponies in 2, 3, and 4. Cappings, Bloomquist, Watson. So Watson and Bloomquist, lanes 3 and 4, out to pretty significant lead, about a body length on Alex Cappings. Irondale in line 5 in 4th. So Watson out in a 24.4, Bloomquist out in a 24.81. So Watson's going to be in here like 50-42. Good swim by Watson. 51.79 by Bloomquist. 53.54 by Cappings. Irondale in at 57.08. So now in the pool, we've got Siegler in lane 3, Kogler lane 4, Kogel lane 2, Mahan lane 5, Wilmert lane 6, Mulholm lane 7. Splits for Stillwater, 24.92, 23.2. Sam is now past lane 4, so we got Stillwater A slightly ahead of Stillwater B. So we got Stillwater C in lane 2, still holding on significantly to 3rd here. Lane 5 in Irondale. So Siegler in a 25.82 split, 140.81. Now we have Bowdy, DeGazio, and Rodriguez in the water for Stillwater. In the water for Irondale, we have Riekert and Botten. First split for Bowdy, 23-38. 24-17 for DeGazio. I guess that's Jack Bowdy out in lane 3 leading right now with DeGazio in lane 4. Javier Rodriguez in lane 2. And here comes Mr. Whittington. And that's Nick Nelson, a senior in lane 4. Harrison Gimple, another senior in lane 3. In the water for Irondale now in lane 5. Botten, lane 6. Sturgis, lane 7. Barton. You can hear the traditional pony relays. Willen at 2168. So Whittington will win for the 218 at a 3:17.26. Nick Nelson will follow up here. The Stillwater B at 3:26.08. 27.91 on his split. Irondale 27.91 on their split. So coming up in third, Stillwater C. Harrison Gimple finishes 28.33, 3:36.91. Irondale finishing up here in lane 5. Botten into the wall at 3:50.96, split of 29.59. Lane 6. And, one more 50 here. So we've got Sturgis still swimming in lane 6 on his last 25 here. And just into the water for in lane 7, we have Harton with 100 to go here. So Paul, how much do you think I could bench press right now? Runner. It's pretty close to 300 pounds.
Seriously?
No. You ever seen Best in Show?
Yeah, I have.
Sorry, I promised someone I'd do that. Hey, that concludes.
I mean, you look like you've been working out.
I do,
I
yeah.
can see.
So we got another 50 here, or 25 for the Irondale team, finishing up here with Harton. And then we do have the senior recognition ceremony. So I think we'll stay up here in the bird's nest and let you guys listen in to Jane Luke as she talks through the seniors. There's 10 of them, so they'll take a little bit.
I'd be willing to drag it down.
So we may try and maybe move down to the lower levels so you can actually see some of the posters on the wall. They're pretty cool. So actually we'll try and move down that way and we'll get back to you here in a couple minutes. So Stillwater did win the meet, extending their win streak to 78.
Different phone. Is this not working? That's good.
So we'll start the recognition ceremony here in about 2 or 3 minutes. Jane Luke will be presiding. She'll go through each boy's kind of short vita, where they're going to school, what their interests are. There's 10 of them, and you can kind of see their posters above. And we'll attempt to move the cart as she gets to the other 5.
This was a very special night tonight here at the Stillwater Pool because it's senior night. These 10 young gentlemen standing in front of us here swam their last dual meet here tonight in this pool. So at this time we'd like to tell you a little bit about each senior. So our first senior is Jack Bowdy. For 4 years. He was a member of the North St. Paul team 2 years prior to attending Stillwater. He has earned a section qualifying star 4 years. He has been a section medalist 4 years and all-conference 5 years. Jack has been a state qualifier 2 years. He is a record holder in the 200 medley relay. He holds the Suburban East Conference records in the 200 medley relay, 200 free relay, and the 400 free relay. Jack carries a weighted GPA of 4.198. Impressive. And he has earned academic All-American honors with this. He has been a member of the Ultimate Frisbee team at the high school. Next year he plans to attend the University of Minnesota and major in computer science. Thank you, Jack. Our next senior, Aiden Bloomquist. Aiden has been a member of the team for 6 years, and he's a co-captain this season. He has earned a section qualifying star 6 years and a section medalist 5 years. Aiden has been all-conference 6 years and a state qualifier 4 years. He has been a state finalist 4 years and all-state 3 years. He is currently a member of the Stillwater Dual Meet Dream Team in 4 events: the 200 individual medley, the 500 freestyle, the 200 freestyle relay, and the 400 freestyle relay. He is on the all-time top 10 list in 6 events: 200 IM, 50 free, 100 butterfly, 100 freestyle, 500 freestyle, and the 100 breaststroke. He is a school record holder in the 200 medley relay, 200 freestyle relay, and the 400 freestyle relay. He was named Academic All-American for the 400 free relay in 2018. He is a Suburban East Conference record holder in the 200 medley relay, 200 free relay, and the 400 free relay. Aiden has had perfect attendance all 6 years of his high school career. Aiden carries a weighted GPA of 4.061. And he has earned academic Next year, he plans to attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison and major in actuarial science. Thank you, Aiden. My apologies, and Aiden, I read something wrong. He was named All-American for the 400 freestyle relay, not academic All-American, All-American. So, congratulations. Our next senior, Ethan Fritz. Ethan has been a member of the team for 4 years. He has earned a section qualifying star 3 years and all conference honors 1 year. He attends Century College under the PSEO program. He volunteers through Christ Redeemer Church. After graduating, he plans to join the National Guard. His college is currently undecided, but he hopes to major in engineering or business. Thank you, Ethan. Our next senior, Harrison Dimple. Harrison has been a member of the team for 5 years. He has earned a section qualifying star 3 years and has been a section finalist 1 year. He has also been on the high school football team and the track and field team. He has a weighted GPA of 3.794. And he has earned academic All-American honors. He volunteers in his community through Faith Community Church in Hudson, Wisconsin. Next year, he plans to attend Oklahoma State and major in philosophy. Thank you, Harrison. Our next senior, Keegan Coble. Keegan has been a member of the team for 6 years and is a co-captain this season. He has earned a section qualifying star 5 years. Keegan is also a member of the high school chamber orchestra and all-conference orchestra. Keegan has a weighted GPA of 3.95 and has earned academic All-American honors. He donates time with the youth groups of Shepherd of the Valley Lutheran Church. For colleges, he currently is looking at Wake Forest or the University of California, Berkeley. He hopes to major in computer engineering and management. Thank you, Keegan. We're ready for our next senior, Liam Kubicek. Liam has been a member of the team 6 years. He has earned a section qualifying star 2 years. He has taken EMT classes at 916. After graduating, he would like to join the Stillwater Fire Department. He is also looking into attending Winona State University. If he attends Winona, he would like to major in EMS, or Emergency Medical Training. Thank you, Liam. Our next senior, Nick Nelson. Nick has been a member of the team for 6 years. He has earned a section qualifying star 5 years and all conference honors 1 year. Nick has been a section medalist 1 year. He has taken 11 AP classes at the high school. He has a weighted GPA of 4.04. And with that, he has earned academic All-American honors. For college, he is currently looking of Wisconsin-Madison or Carleton. He is interested in electrical engineering or applied economics. If he ends up attending a Division III college, he is most likely to swim. Thank you, Nick. Our next senior, Javier Rodriguez. Javier has been a member of the teams for 6 years and is a co-captain this season. He has earned a section qualifying star 4 years. He has been a section finalist 1 year. He has earned all conference honors 1 year. After graduating, Javier plans to enlist in the United States Marine Corps. In the Corps, he plans to be an air crewman. They prep the helicopters and planes for missions, perform basic maintenance, and assist during the missions. He hopes to work his way up to crew chief and become a door gunner. While in the Marines, he may attend college and major in automobile mechanic engineering. Thank you, Javier. Our next senior, Brody Watson. Brody has been a member of the team for 5 years. He has earned a section qualifying star 5 years. He has been a section finalist 5 years and a section medalist 4 years. He has been he has been a state meet qualifier 3 years. Brody has earned all conference honors 5 years and all state honors 2 years. He is on the Stillwater all-time top 10 list in 3 events: the 200 IM, 100 butterfly, and 100 breaststroke. Next year, he will be attending the University of South Dakota, go Yotes, where he will be a member of their swimming and diving team. He plans to major in environmental science. Thank you, Brody. And our final senior, Will Whittington. Will has been a member of the team for 3 years. He has earned a section qualifying star 3 years. He has been a section medalist 3 years. He has been all conference 3 years and a state qualifier and finalist 2 years. He has earned all state honors 2 years. He is currently a member of the Stillwater Dual Meet Dream Team in 4 events: the 200 freestyle, 500 freestyle, 200 freestyle relay, and 400 freestyle relay. Will is on the top 10 list in 7 events: 200 freestyle, 200 IM, 50 freestyle, 100 butterfly, 100 freestyle, 500 freestyle, and the 100-yard backstroke. He holds school records in the medley relay: 200 freestyle, 50 freestyle, 100 freestyle, 200 freestyle relay, and 400 freestyle relay. He holds Suburban East Conference records in the medley relay: 200 freestyle, 50 freestyle, 100 butterfly, 100 freestyle, 500 freestyle, 200 freestyle relay, 100 backstroke, and 400 freestyle relay. He is a Section 4AA record holder in the 200 freestyle and the 200 freestyle and the 200 free relay. He was named All-American for the 400 freestyle relay in 2018. He is a member of the National Honor Society, and he has donated over 50 hours to the community through the National Honor Society. Will carries a weighted GPA of 4.004 and has earned academic All-American honors. He will attend the University of Missouri and will be a member of their swimming and diving team. He hopes to major in biology and pre-med. Thank you, Will. Thank you, seniors. What a great group of young men. Thank you. We wish you the very best.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Catch you later.